Welcome back, everybody, to another episode here of Slay the Spire 2. I'm Hino-sama, and it's time for Ascension 5 on the Defect. Let's go. Alright, fighting the kin. Nice, nice. It is the same day as those Necrobinder runs, but I've had a lot of caffeine, so I should be okay. One might say, why don't you, I don't know, fucking sleep and then play this game when you're not tired? To you people, I have one thing to say, and that's that I can't. That's not a thing, sadly. And so I have the permanent drowsy debuff. You know? Know what I'm saying? I don't mind a little of this action, maybe. Or even that action, I suppose. What do we got here, Niao? What do you got for me today, Whale Mom? Colorless card, upgrade, rare card. I don't think we've taken the Hefty Tablet before, and I definitely don't think we've taken the Paperweight before. We may have, though. I think colorless cards are really good. I think the Defect's rare card rewards are also quite good. Like, most of these are solid. I like seeing most of these this early. Let's give it a shot. Well. Multicast is a little speculative. Creative AI is inconsistent. Ice Lance is a big fuck-off attack that also blocks and evokes orbs. I'm here for that, man. That's all I'm saying. I am here for that. I'm gonna go this way. Seems good. Nib it! Nib it! My boy! I love him so much, you guys. Do I also take Refract? That's actually psychotic. I feel like if I also took Refract, that would be totally psycho. It's good against the kin, though. Is that good? There's no way I do that, surely. Let's not talk about it. Give me a turbo. Voltaic. Voltaic is also psychotic here. Oh, it costs 3 no matter what now. Didn't it used to cost 2 on upgrade as well? Maybe I'm wrong. 10,000% go for the eyes with my current deck. Alright, lightning, hit the back guy. Damn. Guess it didn't really matter, though. New art for Hailstorm is cool. I kind of feel like I generate orbs so insanely fast that I don't care about loops so much. Like, I know that it triggers my passive again, but it's kind of like, who cares if I trigger my passive if I evoke constantly and get the better benefit from doing that all the time? Obviously, you could have both, but like, I'd rather just have capacitor with how fast we generate right now. I can take 3. This deck feels good. It feels like it's actually good, guys. We got the turbo we were looking for. I think for turbo plus alone, I'd rather go this way. Zone. Or heal 9, get a free upgrade. I'd rather sew my turbo. That's kind of dope. This is the best turbo I've ever had in my entire history of playing Slay the Spire. Wow, thanks, game. Alright, let's hit you and hit you and hit you. I think I just hit this now. At that point, right? I knew that shit would happen to me. Okay, so... it's better to Ice Lance here. Because then I at least block half. There's literally no reason not to just turbo there. Overall, that fight went well. Only took a little damage. That's kind of fine. Holy shit, the intimidating helmet is huge right now, actually. And so is that. Hell yeah. Good memento. I need to fix my face. Hold on. Can't help but notice that my face is breaking. My eyes keep doing weird things. Okay. Should be better. What did I get? Gremlin Horn. Nice. I think we should definitely take this. Feels good to full block. Can I get my refract, please? Oh, thank you. Lucky fish. I don't think I take a second turbo. I feel like that's unnecessary. I do think I should take a boost away, maybe. I don't have turbo at all times. And I do have these. It's the upgrade, just no ethereal. We have a lot of money. Let's go this way. We gotta fight anyway. I was hoping for like a good event or something, man. Hotfix is great. Love to see hotfix right now, man. Data disk is great too. Wow. I feel that's a incredibly easy data disk pickup right there. Then we could remove that injury that we're carrying. We have echo forms, so synthesis actually works. Ow. We did take that giant hit just now, so I'd rather not risk it. So the cool thing about synthesis, right, is that this just stays until I play one of my powers now. Healed for 22. So if I go down to 22 HP, that means that that rest was actually mandatory, by the way. Looks like I would have gotten away with it. You never know until you know, though. Is this shatter angle? I feel like it could. It really could be. They upgraded it, so now... They buffed it, rather. So now it's invoke all your orbs twice instead of once. Which goes fucking nuts. I also kind of just like having defrag, though. Like, I would say 50% of our orbs are frost orbs. So, like, we don't need coolant, really. So, we have a lot of high-cost bullshit, TM, going on in our deck right now. So, not gonna lie, this feels like a Tezcatar's Ember angle, maybe. We didn't get offered that. Start combat with additional 4 energy really helps with playing things like Echo Form Synthesis, Ice Lance, and Refract. Big Hug is also pretty good. I'm going to take the Coco. I rarely do this, but my deck has so many high-cost cards that I actually kind of like it. How many upgrades do I care for? Like, I'd obviously like to upgrade these two, just for the damage alone. And this, obviously, is somewhat mandatory as well. This is a good upgrade. These are good upgrades. I have some upgrades I want. This is like 3 in a row. And we got an elite right there. And we got one right there. 2 elites with 4 fires seems pretty useful. The max elites I get by going a different direction is 3, and there's not as much fire value. And I get a couple events, maybe, even. It's not like I'm missing combats. There's 3 combats, 4 combats, and 2 elites. So I have cards. I could accrue money for Act 3. I feel like with only minimal effort, my deck scales high enough to beat the Insatiable on its own. So, yeah. Ow. Do I want to know? It triggers Intimidating Helmet, and it applies 3 weak, and it deals damage, and it does a Dark Orb. Do I take a beam cell? Yeah. I don't think there's many more cards I want, is what I said, as I got Colorful Philosophers. Okay. I think right now deck cycle would be the best, most important thing. So silent it is. Technically deck cycle. Everything I just took is technically deck cycle. It was worth it. It was worth it. I feel like I don't get value out of kunai. I use big attacks, although I do duplicate them. Seizing top is kind of mid, but okay. Ow. This deck is wild. I do take iteration as well. And it's not because I'm worried about deck cycle anymore. I'm really not. It's mainly because this creates dazed, this creates void, and the insatiable is going to create statuses too. So I think it'll help. Order. This deck is like the definition of random bullshit go. Alright. First upgrade is the new card we just got, because that's a really good one. Bag of... Dude. Second upgrade. Oh, shop. Pretty good shop. I end most of my turns with 10 or more blocks, so go figure. So many good upgrades I have access to, it's ridiculous. That went well. Well, we passed up the other loop to get an upgraded one. That feels good. Alright, we're just eating this 7 damage. Thank you, helmet. Oh, that is so sad, man. That both of you are still in here. Yikes. I'm still not used to this guy. I feel like Duplicator is better going into this boss. Because I could use it on Echo form. It's better than having the power potion, honestly. Especially if I top deck it. Oh shit, I didn't mean to double the turbo. Wait, it kind of works out. I forgot I had Unceasing Top. Unceasing Top saved the run. Oh, man. Meteor Strike? Seems okay for once. I could get Meteor Strike off on a turn with Turbo. I could get it off on turn 1 automatically. I could get it off on a turn with Adrenaline. But if I miss it, then it's a curse. If I don't use Adrenaline or Turbo on the turn where I have it, it's kind of just a curse. Whereas Consuming Shadow, nice new art, by the way, I love that. It's kind of good. Alright, we're fighting Test Subject. A test subjecto. I think that's kind of bad scenario. I would have preferred Queen. Or even Aeon Glass. It's ideal to set up on phase 1 of test subject, and we have too much setup. It's kind of the real problem. Oh, shit. Oh, that's hard, actually. Those are all really good. Sai is really good, obviously. Tri-Boomerang goes frickin' nuts with Ice Lance, Refract, Synthesis, and Null. Because Instinct is double. But Iron Club is like... That's so good. But with all of our card draw and our energy and our unceasing and what have you, I think we might not need the club. And with all our Frost Orbs, we might not need the Sai. Something like that, maybe? But then it feels like I'm wasting money. What if instead I go something like that? 2 fires, 2 elites. Instead of 3 fires, 2 elites. But we got a shop. Let's see if I take a few events on the way there. I'm actually going to take that for the extra card draw. Ka-ka! The extra card draw. Assuming Shadow genuinely worked out there. That was cool. One, 2, 3, 4. So I'd be healing for 19, and I only lose 12 overall by the end. Screw it, it's just a heal. We take heals in this house. We also take a billion orb slots in this house. Order. Ow. Nice. Those are upgrades I actually really wanted. I want this curse more than that curse, and I want to get 2 upgrades anyway. So, if I had to choose what I'm upgrading here out of all the options, I would go with... Just make me hit for like 1 billion damage. Loses exhaust. What would I even put that on? What do I have that exhausts? White noise? Adrenaline? Spammable adrenaline on the defect is the weirdest thing ever. I'm so here for it, but it's the weirdest thing. We got there. We got there eventually. Alright, we're gonna start with you. Then you. Ow. There you are, Echo Form. You know what? I've just realized, by the way, guys. I'm never beating the I play Defect too fast allegations. Never. I'm never beating those allegations, man. Look how fucking fast we are. We're at 43 minutes right now. And we're on the final boss. I'm like... I don't know why I zoom on the Defect, man. I'm not trying to, man. Alright, and finally with our last card, let's full block and also play Echo Form on turn 1. Sounds good. Oh, wow. That was a satisfying noise. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Echo Form, my Echo Form, so I have 3 Echo Forms. I really could. I think it's fucking stupid, but I really could. I'd rather... I'd rather just block, honestly. Alright, guys. It looks like we're in decent shape. Call me crazy. At this point, I don't think I'll ever really need the zone. So I'll do that just to trigger Trash to Treasure. new feral art looks insane. I have 2 iterations. Oh, but I can never get rid of this, so I can't draw infinitely with my top. That's a shame. That's a shame. Plays 1 card, ends the run. That's funny. That wasn't even intentional sarcasm. I just was like, that's a shame. Played an attack and then realized it was lethal. What a ridiculous run. That was crazy. That deck was fun. Speedy, money, elite killer. Nice. That was fun. It's funny that I got 7 elite, or yeah, 7, right? Yeah, 7. Because it felt like I was like dodging a couple here and there. My pathing was just pretty good overall. The hefty tablet was crazy, man. I'm not gonna lie. Starting with an Ice Lance was really goated. The sheer amount of power this thing has on Act 1 early fights is incredible. Like, and the amount of block you get is nothing to scoff at. Like, Frost Orbs are strong. This was definitely the play. That was really good. Also, this helped a lot more than I thought it was gonna. Early data disc was crazy. The buff to Ceramic Fish from Slay the Spire 1, making it the lucky fish. Chef's kiss. If I get an early lucky fish, I have an inclination to just click cards already. You know what I mean? Like, that's a lot of fucking gold. That's all I'm saying. I actually really liked the lucky fish, and I thought the ceramic fish was ass in Slay the Spire 1. So, but 15 gold per card really is a lot. Like, I got this, like, mid-act 1. And I have a 39 card deck. You wanna know how much fucking gold that equates to? Crazy. Data disc was crazy. The hot cocoa was pretty good here and there. Backup prep was nuts. Pairing shield probably did something. I wasn't really tracking it. I love Tri Boomerang, man. 48 damage. 48 damage. 40 damage. All of them generate orbs or have passive effects. What a crazy run. Inexhaustible adrenaline. On the defect. Nasty stuff. Nasty stuff, man. Echo form is so cracked. The fact I got creative AI off of white noise on the transition from one phase to the next in this fight was really crazy too. This was a really, I would say this run was very greedy. I just kind of clicked cards. I was like, I don't think I needed a lot of the stuff I had. Really? I could have done without a lot of it. But I just kept clicking it. Just kept working. The defect is weird like that. He's so weird like that. Convention doesn't matter with this guy. He's defective. He doesn't give a shit. It's awesome stuff. Absolutely awesome. I love the defect. That was good. All right. I'll see you guys next time, next Monday, for Ascension 6 on the Ironclad. See you there. Get hype. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good weekend. Goodbye.